Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dean, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2019. That's 2019 finance and career reading. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude, so I want to thank you so very much, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support, for stopping by and tuning in. I'm so appreciative of it, and I absolutely adore reading for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. It will also have the links to all the cards that I use. So let's see now, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what July 16th to the 31st, 2019 has in store for your finances and your career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me. Okay, fantastic. That's where these cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Nine of Wands. Okay, you guys are having a lot of information come at you kind of quickly, and you are feeling battered and bruised and overwhelmed and just pretty much done with it. So whether this be at home, whether this be at work, it is affecting you career-wise. Wands for me represent the career, so you are having this kind of come in to you and affecting you career-wise. You can be getting headaches, your body can be feeling really stiff, especially your shoulders. Okay, even some of you I'm seeing here have some trouble with your wrists. I know that that might be a very specific person, but it's from all the stress, and it's kind of from the way that you're kind of clenching your fists together, and yeah, you're just trying to line things up, and it's not really going the way that you want them to. So here, this is also saying everybody is having opinions. Everybody is telling you kind of how to do things. Stop listening. Stop listening. Build a wall between you and the outside world, because you know your mind, you know what it is that you want. I'm not talking about people who love you. I am not talking about people who have your best interest at heart. I am talking about these people who want you to kind of run a mile a minute to get everything done for them yesterday. They need to learn to wait, and they need to learn how to respect you. And so this is going to be very important for you to put your foot down and for you to really start listening to yourself over the chatter that seems to be surrounding you right here. You're being crowned by the Judgment card. Okay, the Judgment card is an awakening of soul and self. The Judgment card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is an angel blowing his trumpet, awakening people from their coffins. Here, it is a knight blowing his trumpet, awakening the sleepers. The sleepers were put into a stasis to be able to guard whales when it needed them the most. So they still rest in legend, they still rest waiting for the day to come and to protect whales. Okay, so here, you are finding that your soul that has been put in stasis, okay, has been put in slumber, to be called for the day when you need your prosperity, your bounty, your truth the most is coming now. And as you are embracing your truth, as you are embracing where it is that you want to be, you start to see that doubts and fears and apprehensions that you have had, reasonings for keeping yourself in a certain position that you're not really happy in, they start to fall away. And you actually start to feel a bit restless. This isn't feeling as if, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, everything's opening up to me, I'm so happy. This is saying, I don't feel happy here, I can't believe that this is the same thing day in, day out. That's because your soul is awakening. Now, I am not telling anybody, and I never tell anybody to quit their job without having a job lined up. You have to make sure that you're financially safe. Not being able to pay your bills is a heck of a lot more stressful than having a job that you don't like, okay? But here, this is saying that, and I speak from experience, guys. So here, this is saying with the Judgment card is that you're having your soul awaken. You're having yourself awaken, and you are going to be finding that place that you want to be. You're going to be expanding things. It can be a hobby that you are making time for that can turn into a career over time. It is just a part of yourself that you're seeing awaken, or you can start to look for another job, because you're going to see here that with the Wheel of Fortune, everything starts to change. You're weaving in the tapestry of your life. You're weaving in the shades. Okay, so you feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride. You have your highs, you have your lows, your lefts and your rights. You feel completely overwhelmed at times. There are lows that you hit and there are highs that you have, and it's crazy. It can feel astoundingly overwhelming. Here, you're moving forward in your truth, though. You're adding in those shades, and that takes time. Okay, so you are having depth and breadth to your life come in, and you are embracing the way that you want to move forward. So within your career, and this is all about career right now, you're seeing yourself awaken to a place that you never thought you would be, and you're seeing kind of a crazy ride happening, a way that you're moving forward that makes you feel as if, okay, I'm never going to get to what it is that I truly want and where it is that I truly want to be. The fact of the matter is you are, because here it is saying be patient. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is saying patience, patience, patience. And I know that's not what anybody wants to hear. We want to hear that it's happening yesterday, that everything is moving forward, bounty and beauty is coming our way. No, the seeds were planted. You have, watered the plant, you have watered the tree, you have, cared for it and nourished it, and now you're seeing yourself moving forward, and you're seeing life moving forward to the place that you want it to be, but it's taking a lot more time than you had anticipated. You can rush things, of course. You can pick the fruit before it's ripe, put sugar on it, cut it all up, put sugar on it, and serve it, and it will be fine. It'll be crunchy, but it'll be fine. It'll taste pretty good. But if you wait for it to be ripe, oh my gosh, it's going to be so much better. So this is saying don't rush it. Don't rush it, even though you feel overwhelmed, even though you are waiting for your financial reward to come. If you rush it, you're not going to get to the place that you want to be. You have the Nine of Swords here. Now, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, they are stressful cards, yes, because you're coming close to a completion. Okay, you're coming close to seeing what it is that you want. And even when you come to a completion with the swords and with the wands, it is still a sense of, being a bit overwhelmed. Okay, this is the mind, this is your passion. So with your mind here, with the Nine of Swords, nobody is really seeing or lending the care and shoulder that you would want with you being overwhelmed. They're sitting there and they're saying, oh, okay, you know what, Capricorn, you can handle it. You can handle it. You've got this. You're moving forward. You're fantastic. They see you as this person right here. This person on horseback who is moving forward. I always see it like the Six of Wands, celebration, bounty, beauty, just everything kind of going your way. They're not seeing the fact that you're stressed. They're not seeing the fact that you are overwhelmed. They are not seeing or respecting the fact that you have a lot on your plate. Now, you can also be, for some of you, you are overwhelmed when it comes to work. Okay, you just have a lot on your plate. You're not sleeping well. You're not taking care of yourself because you need to get things done. For others, you're just not sleeping well and you're not taking care of yourself because you feel overwhelmed with everything that everybody wants and the awakening that's coming your way. It's kind of like you're trying to find this balance, but you can't really find it because you're on this roller coaster ride. And you're trying to be patient, but it seems like you're never going to have a harvest come in. You have the Moon card here. This is you spreading your wings. It is you finding your wisdom. It's you embracing what it is that you want from life. Yes, it is taking time. Yes, it is facing your fears. This is a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. So this is of 2020, which I know seems really far away, but I'm absolutely sure it's going to be here before we even know it. You are finding your place. Okay? And you are embracing fears. And by embracing fears, I mean you're conquering them. All right? You're not letting fear overwhelm you. You are not letting fear define you. You are living in your truth, embracing where it is that you want to be within your body, mind, and spirit, and moving forward. Okay? You have wisdom right here. The owl represents the goddess Athena in Greek mythology. Okay? She's represented by the owl. She is wisdom. You are moving forward in wisdom. Okay, the owl also can see within the dark. It's also a predator bird, a raptor. So you're able to defend yourself against the shadows, against the unknown. The moon, the full moon, represents the goddess Artemis in Greek mythology. This is the goddess of the hunt. Okay, this is the goddess who, is courage and is fortitude. And that's what you're embracing. You're embracing wisdom and fortitude to move you forward. The full moon also represents, in the lunar cycle, it represents the spotlight being put on a situation or being put on the lunar cycle that you have had before this time. So it's as you are moving forward, you're going to see that the past has a spotlight put on it. And as you are embracing what it is that you want, as you are embracing the way that you are moving forward, that spotlight is helping you see your wisdom, see your clarity, and move forward in your truth. Fear does not have a place in yourself anymore because you're moving forward in patience to the bounty of what it is that you desire. Then we have here the Hermit. Now this represents a Virgo time frame. This is August 23rd to September 22nd, which is a lot closer than the Pisces time frame. So this is the time frame that, will be coming into relatively soon, right? Not too far from now. And you are embracing your inner wisdom. You are turning inward, okay? You're having passion guide your eyes, guide your feet. Here, you're following Druidic wisdom. Now, that's the wisdom of the Druids. So here with that wisdom leading you forward, here you are also shedding a skin, okay? Taking away an old self, embracing a new self, shedding away an old skin, embracing a new skin, embracing a new self. Now, with your passion that leads you forward, you are going to find that you're embracing your inner truth more. These two cards right here, the Moon card and the Hermit card, are all about self-contemplation, all right? So in your finances and in your career, when you turn inward, you are going to find a heck of a lot more clarity, because by turning outward, going to the external, you're going to find chaos. And that's at the heart of it. It's kind of like you're being pulled in so many different directions. You have so many people wanting so much of you right now, Capricorn, that you need to turn inward. Okay, you can also have a strong Pisces presence. You also have a strong Pisces and Virgo presence. Look to see where that shows up within your natal chart, if that shows up within your natal chart. Okay, but you are moving forward in your truth and in your prosperity. This could also be people around you, Pisces and Virgo, who helps you move forward, right? But when I say that you are moving forward in your Druidic wisdom, this is the wisdom of the Druids. So when St. Patrick is said to have driven the snakes out of Ireland, it is not that he drove snakes out of Ireland. There were never any snakes in Ireland, right? So you can't drive out a creature that isn't indigenous to the place, right? So here, what it means is that he drove out the Druids. The Druids are shown by serpents. And that's why I have always said that serpents are not a bad thing. They were demonized, yes, okay? Because they were taking old religions and they were replacing it with a new one, with Christianity. So serpents were demonized, but serpents are wisdom. And they show the Druids, they show a wealth of wisdom. Women could be Druids back in ancient times, right? Or, yeah, they could be, very much so. Here you have on the purple cloak. That's of the magician, right? So I always see the purple cloak as being the same purple cloak that the magician wore. But when the magician wore it, it was grand, it was finely embroidered, it was a deep, rich purple, it was spotless. That was card number 1. Now we're on card number 9. You've lived. And now you're turning inward. And now you're saying, I need to follow my knowledge. I need to follow my understanding. Back in Georgian times, they would pay, rich people would pay musicians, artists, to live on their land as hermits, because it was seen as taking away the sins of the family. And the artists would live as hermits because they would get time in contemplation to just do their art and be left alone. They'd be paid a small stipends, and yes, they'd have to live like in a cave on the property, but it was okay. They were fine with it. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like when it comes to your career, for a lot of you, I'm not saying that you're going to live in a cave on somebody else's property, but what I am saying is that you need to turn inward. You need to find your passion again. You need to have that passion light your way and lead you forward. All right? You need a time of introspection to set yourself free, to give yourself wisdom, okay? To give yourself clarity. Here, you have a triangle of all major arcana. You have turning inward, which awakens your soul, and it sends you on a roller coaster ride. It sends you on a journey that you aren't really sure that you wanted to be on, but it's going to bring you to a place. I love it, this serpent right here. This serpent is this way of the cards going like this. You have the Hermit, the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun card. is going to bring you to a place of absolute beauty and prosperity. This is happiness. The Sun card is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. It is happiness, it is joy. It does bring jealousy, okay? But after all of this, after this journey, you get happiness. You have to find balance with the Nine of Wands here at the heart, and with the Six of Pentacles at the heart of this reading, not at this reading, but of the clarifying cards. You need to find balance because everybody has their hand out to you. Everybody wants a piece of you, okay? You need to put down your foot. You need to give to the people who are really important to you. Now, I'm not talking about family and people like that. I am talking about career-wise, all right? Everybody has their hand out. You are going to find that financially you are a lot more prosperous if you prioritize. All right, Capricorn, you have to prioritize and you have to put your foot down. You have the Six of Pentacles, then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And for some of you, prioritizing, being patient, taking that time is going to cause you a lot of anxiety. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, am I going to let these people down? You might let some people down, and that's just a part of human existence. Some people are astoundingly demanding and they will never be satisfied. And that's not your problem. It can make you upset, and it most likely will. But you have to move forward, and you have to do what's right for you. You have a repeat of the number 9 here. You have it 3 times. You're coming close to the ending of a cycle, which is also what the Wheel of Fortune is saying here. And then you have the 8 of Cups. And I just let out a sigh because the 8 of Cups is an ending. You are ending a chapter. You are closing the door. It is something akin, it is an ending as severe as a divorce, okay? That's how I see the 8 of Cups. It is saying, I'm done, I'm closing the door, this is over, this is nonsense, I'm not putting up with this anymore, and I'm gone. Now, it can be that you wind up leaving a job, it can be, but it's also that you turn inward. You start listening to yourself first over everybody else's knowledge, nonsense, everybody else's words of wisdom. I'm doing air quotes because they're not wise, and it's not wisdom that they're giving you. It's ajda, it's a headache. You are being patient within yourself, okay? You're knowing that your prosperity is coming, and you're walking away from an old mindset, an old way of being that is no longer suiting you. Let's see what your fairy guidance is here. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019. Finance and career. Capricorn, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, these two. We have regeneration and future. You're regenerating your body, mind, and spirit as you look towards your future. Then we have here your Witchling cards. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019. Finance and career. Capricorn, July 16th to the 31st, 2019. Finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly. This card right here, which is intuition, and this card right here, meditation. Okay. So we're starting off with intuition. And this says, oh, I'm sorry, not intuition, inspiration. There we go. And this says, an inspired mind is willing to reach beyond limitations. You are inspired as you turn inward, as you have this awakening, as everything changes. You have true happiness coming in, and you are inspired to make changes, to live your life in your truth. And the color that shines through here is orange. That's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra. Then we have meditation. This says, meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of day. Make sure you are taking time for yourself. You are going to be so busy, especially at your heart, right here. You're going to want to do so much for so many people that you're not taking time for yourself. And now you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling used and kind of abused, right? So taking time for yourself is going to be absolutely imperative. Even if it's just getting a cup of coffee and sitting quietly in your car, that's completely fine. You still need time for you. The color that shines through here is yellow. It's healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra. Then we have regeneration. Regenerating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. You have greatness sparked within you, coming within you, leading you forward. Then we have future. Direct your intentions and actions wisely, and your future will be fed with fulfillment. Be wise with the decisions that you're making and the way that you're moving forward. They are going to directly impact your future. okay? Especially during this last half of July, these 16 days. Yeah. Okay. Your subconscious message is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is feeling overwhelmed. It's chaos, it's doubts, it's fears, but it is also saying that you are experiencing chaos within the workplace. Okay? Don't get involved in it. Subconsciously, you have a lot on your plate. You're trying to juggle a lot. You want to do everything perfectly. Take away the word perfection. It's not real. It's just a word made up to make us all crazy, right? Do your very best. Calm yourself, center yourself. Meditation is going to be highly important to you, and keep moving forward in your truth. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. If you have made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'll be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye.